Okay, fill patterns in Turbo Pascal. So by default, we have a few predefined fill patterns that we could use with the set fill style. Right here I have the X hatch fill set, and it looks like that. Regular hatch fill looks like that. There's a bunch of predefined fill slash fill backslash fill. Okay, and if we look in the online help here, these are all the available fills. And there's also our user fill, and we can set that with the set fill pattern. And if we take a look here, so now that's our predefined fill, and this is our user defined fill pattern. And this is the default one that comes with the example programs in Turbo Pascal. And but we can change it to, I have a few here. Let's change it to this one here, Pat2C. And that looks like that. And how did I create this pattern? Well, you could manually encode this, but I've taken the easy way out and I've used my program here, and this is set to an 8x8 image, and it's in monochrome, and basically I do export to Turbo Pascal const format, and it basically generates this bit of code right here. And on its own, it's not directly usable with the fill pattern command. You have to remove the first 4 bytes and the last 2 bytes, which I've done here. It should be, the result is 8 bytes. But that's a little bit of a hassle to keep going through. So I've written a little procedure here called image to pattern that does that automatically. So rather than having to manually convert this each time, removing those extra bytes, we can just use that procedure and replace this with the new fill variable here. So the procedure takes in the this this code that's been generated with Raster Master to create a put image format, but we can use the same code basically, just modify it a little bit, run it through this procedure, and we can create a fill pattern. So let me do that, and it does the same thing. So we can get rid of this now. We don't need to use it, and we're good. Now, some of you may have noticed that I have a for loop here and some funny code here. It's a little difficult to explain everything, but what I'm basically doing is just shuffling some bytes around. Um, this can be reduced if you're concerned about long code with just a simple move command. You can do move, typing's a little hard. And we want to start moving from fifth byte here. So our pointer here is 0 base, so we would actually need to do 4 and move it to the pattern variable there. And let's do size of pat. We could also put just the number 8 here and it worked just as well. Let's see if this still works. Yep, still does the same thing. So you could eliminate this code here as well, and it becomes even shorter. There we go. All right, so let's try creating something else that we can draw right now, just to show that this actually works. Let's do clear. Let's use the all right, let's do a simple triangle. Let's call this pat2d. And back in here, and I will do an insert, Control KR, pat2d.con. DOSBox doesn't update the file directory contents, so whenever you save something from Windows, DOSBox doesn't see it until you restart DOSBox again. But if I specify the name, it actually can find it. So this actually works. So now if we replace the variable here to D, it'll take our new image that we just generated, which is a little triangle, and let's see if that works. There we go. And I think that's where I'll leave this. I'll leave links to the program and the and where you can download everything. It'll be on GitHub.